Well, let's see what happens. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for joining me. Are you working on anything today? Tonight? I am still working on this shawl that I was working on last week because I was doing so many other things this week. How's the weather there? We had lots of storms that ran through pretty much all week. We've been having our summer storms. Oh, you had surgery. Yes, lay on the couch and recover. Don't push yourself. Listen to whatever the doctors tell you so that you don't have any problems. Ninety 40. Well, it's been hot. I'm in South Florida, so it's pretty much been hot for a very long time, but we get these really bad storms during the summertime. They're brief, but when they start, they're very scary. Yeah, I knew you meant hot. But I'm a homebody, so if I have to go out, I just wait until the storm passes because I know it's not going to be all day long. But that is the way it goes down here in hot South Florida. I guess it's hot everywhere now. Just depends on what kind of hot you have. Our hots are hot with humidity. So if you start out with a curl in your hair, you walk outside, it'll be straight again. Or frizz up, whichever your hair does. Oh, yeah. Your life sounds like my life. Except I try to go to the doctor as little as possible. But the older you get, the more you have to go. My goal was always to stay healthy enough where the doctor didn't know who I was. I was not successful at that. think my head is all cut off. Every time I look up, all I see is the forehead. I think that light behind me is glaring. Turn that off. Oh, that's better. So I was thinking about doing a crochet along. What are your thoughts about that? Yeah, I'm following Fiber Spider now. He his crochet along is recorded, but he's doing this kaleidoscope uh, shawl. So I've been enjoying doing that because he is the king of the grannies. So it's fun for him to do a crochet along. So something I can follow because his patterns are really intricate and all the diagonals and things like that. My brain doesn't function well on that. So when I saw that he was doing a crochet along and I saw the pattern and I was like, that is awesome. So I was very, very curious to see how it's done. So he's on part he's on part 6, but I'm on part 5 right now. So I was thinking I'm working on a top. Um, and I was thinking that that would be a good thing to do a crochet along. It'd probably take 2, maybe 3 um, lives to finish it because it's nothing really hard to do. Real simple. It's in a granny pattern, just a little things different here and there. But I thought it would be something great to do um, during my live. And so today, I guess it's just me and you. But if you are interested, I'm working on the top all of this week, so I can definitely I'll be ready to do it next Saturday. That way, I'll have the finished project to show what it'll look like, and then we can go from there. I think it's really cute. Be something really nice to wear during these hot days. So how long will you be out of work if you're recovering, or do you work? Are you retired? Oh, so you retired. Oh, I'm hoping to get to retirement one day. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining me. I am working on the same shawl I've been working on for a couple of weeks now. It's one of Fiber Spider's shawls. I'll hold it up so you can see. I like this pattern. So, Lisa, I don't know if you heard before I saw you come on, but I am thinking about doing a crochet along, and I'm going to start it next week. It's a top that I'm working on, so if you're interested, that's what I'll be doing next week. It's a really easy pattern, and I'm finishing it up now so that at least I'll be able to show you what it looks like next Saturday. Where are you from, Lisa? Oh, Chicago. Uh, what's the weather like that? Like there, it's probably hot and muggy. 'Cause you all have water around you, so usually it's. As I was telling Sharon, we had our summer storms earlier today. They're short-lived, but they are really scary when they start. Yeah, every place. Hot, hot, hot. The northern East Coast is getting hit with some really bad storms, a lot of flooding going on up there. So I'll take our brief, scary storms over flooding any day. Hi, that yarny zebra. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, those storms are downright scary, but I've been in Florida for most of my life, so I'm pretty much used to it. We pretty much know what the summer is going to bring: storms and hurricanes. And I'm hoping we don't get any hurricanes this year. But I'll take those hurricanes. At least we get warnings, unlike tornadoes. They just pop up out of nowhere. I think that would definitely freak me out. I went to visit my friend in Houston, and their alerts kept going off, and I'm like, "What is that?" And she says, "Those are our they're testing for tornadoes." I was like, "Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever been any place and heard that until I went to Houston." That was an eye opener. Oh, you love my shirt. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching my channel. Trying to make something of this YouTube thing. Lisa, I am in South Florida, um, Broward County, I'm the last city in Broward County. I'm next door to Boca Raton, Florida, if you ever heard of that. That is where I live. My city is Deerfield. Oh, she lives in Venice Beach. I think that must be about 3 hours from me, I'm guessing, but I'm not sure. Is Venice Beach near Jupiter? I can't. No, I think Venice Beach is on the. I think Venice Beach is on the West Coast. I can't remember. Oh, you live in Sarasota. Okay. I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever been to Sarasota. I think Naples, um, Tampa, St. Pete, that area. I don't think I've ever been to Sarasota. Do you all get those bad storms like we do down here in South Florida? Florida is an odd state because you can have rain on one side of the street and be dry on the other side. I don't know if that's something special for Florida. I don't think I've ever heard anybody else talk about it. We do. Like the cloud is hovering over one place and not the other place. Oh, Siesta Keys. That sounds like a sweet place. I wanted to travel more, but I won't be traveling much no anytime soon. I'm gonna stay right here in my house where it's safe. Oh, you flying to Punta Gorda. They got hit really bad back in 2004 with hurricanes, wiped that place out. That was the year they had, I think we had three major hurricanes that hit Florida that year. I got hit, I can't remember, we had two that rolled through. Now it's been so long, I can't remember the names of them, but I know Charlie was one, but I can't remember the other names. When you have so many hurricanes, they all start to mesh together. Can't, I mean, the huge ones are the ones that you remember, like Andrew, Katrina. Those are the ones that stick out the most because they did definitely the most damage. Oh, you zebra living in Madagascar, Kentucky. Oh, that's funny. You escaped from Madagascar and you went to Kentucky. That would probably be an awesome place to visit too. Madagascar. but I will be a homebody for a very long time. I'm grateful I did get to do a lot of traveling before all of this virus came about. See, did I miss anybody? Nope, I didn't miss anyone. So I was thinking about doing a crochet along. So if you're interested, I will be doing one starting next Saturday. It's a top that I've been working on. So if you want to join me, that's what I'll be doing next Saturday. Hopefully I'll get it finished. So I certainly don't want to not have it finished and all of the quirks worked out before I go live. And just in case I don't have it all worked out, then maybe I'll do a hat. Hat is quick. Well, maybe quick. I'm not the fastest crocheter in town. I was watching Little John's Yarns live, and she talked about her crochet gadgets again. And the only one um, that has always piqued my interest was the kaleidoscope one, because I'm terrible with putting colors together too. I'm always asking my daughter because she's the artist in the house. So I always put them and say, does this look good together? So I would love to get that kaleidoscope thing, but not anytime soon. That's why I buy the cakes. They do all the work for you. All the colors are put together just right. Oh, oh yeah, I missed the traveling too. Oh, hi Jeannie's Crochet Creations. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I love New Orleans. Definitely love me some New Orleans. I think of all the places that I've been, that would be one of the places that if I don't get to see again, that would be one place I miss the most. My girlfriend and I went last year. I totally forgot when I was talking about my I'm the biggest one of I'm sure I'll just say I'm one of the biggest fans of the late Prince, and we went to New Orleans last year for the Essence Festival, and he was on the lineup, and we had such an awesome time. It was her first time going to Essence, but I've been there many times, and we decided to go. It was a spur of the moment. I looked it up. We were talking about it after one of the football games, and it was a spur of the moment decision. I was like, oh my goodness, this is the 25th anniversary. I said, oh, we have to go. We have to go. We have to go. Oh, what am I talking about? No. Nope, not last year. I saw Prince at Essence the last year that he was there. But we went together last year for their 25th anniversary. I think I'm getting my days and months and years all mixed up now. But I did see him. The last time I saw him was when he was at Essence, and he put on an awesome show. But nothing, I mean, what do you expect? It's Prince. Nothing but the best. New Orleans is definitely a, I love that city. The people are nice, the food is great. Nice environment. Doing this wrong. Go back out. Okay. Chain 1, turn, slip stitch. Okay, back on track now. So is anyone working on any projects tonight? I'm working on this shawl that I've been working on forever. Feels like it's been forever. But I like it. And I love these colors. I have, yep, I sure do. Is that the same one? No. No, that one has orange. Looks like it has orange in it. Yeah, that one has orange in it. This one doesn't. Are you putting a border on an Afghan? It is. I just love these colors. I did like a boho vest in colors similar to this. But it's too far away for me to get up to get it. Oh, I finished the cardigan too that I was working on. That's the asymmetrical cardigan back there. That was fun to do. But I put my flap on the wrong side, but hey, I'm still gonna wear it on our very few days of cold days here in South Florida. I can't wait to wear it for the very first time. I think I might make another one, but I tend not to try to make two of the same things unless I really like them. And it worked up once I got the back panel done. The front panels was the work where you definitely had to figure out how you were going to continue on your increasing as you go up, because you had to get it to a certain length. Anyway, it was a fun pattern to do. And I bought some, what is that? Ferris wheel yarn. I found it on sale at Joann's for $2.47 a skein. And I watched, oh, I can't remember her name right now. Another crocheter's channel. She did a yarn haul from Walmart, and she got the Ferris wheels for $2. But my Walmart rarely ever has sales on yarn. If ever, I'm sure I missed them because I don't go there all the time. And it's such a small place that if they did have sales, it wouldn't be very much to choose from. If you saw one of my, I think it was one of my shout outs, I went inside of it and videotaped their small yarn area. But most of the Walmarts around here have very small selections of yarn. So I usually go to Joann's because their selection is bigger. I used to go to the AC Moores. They closed the one that was closest to me, and then one that was furthest away. Now all of them are closed. But their yarns, I love their yarns. Their selection was the best. So I rarely order online because sometimes you really don't know what you're going to get. Because what is in the picture may not be exactly what you end up with. Because I bought some, it's supposed to be some glow in the dark yarn, but it didn't glow in the dark as far as I was concerned. And it was very scratchy. I don't even know where that yarn is now. I don't know. I don't see it on this shelf, and I don't think it's, I don't know. I have some bins. Who knows where I put it? I didn't like it though. Hey, Triple C and Joe. Thanks for joining me. How are you tonight? Are you working on any patterns or anything? I'll let you know too. I plan to do a crochet along next week. I'm working on a top, so if you are available, that's what I'll be doing next week. And as I said, if I don't get the top finished, then I guess I will do a hat. Probably nothing fancy. Maybe a simple beanie with a rib. Because unlike Florida, in a couple of months, winter will be setting in other places. Our winters, we go from a few cold days to a nice spring to a very hot summer. Our summers last until about October, November, long time. Is it Charlie Berry? Hello, thank you for joining me. Are you working on anything tonight? Dorley, what kind of shawl, what kind of Afghan are you working on? I mean, Dora Beth. I said Dorley. Dora Beth. And forgive me if I say your name wrong because I am very bad at names. If I see your face, I remember your face, and sometimes I may not remember your name. I can't even remember the last time I even did an Afghan. It's been a long time. When I learned to crochet eons ago, that was all I could do was Afghans. I never did anything else but Afghans. To hold plastic storage. Crocheting a doll to hold plastic storage. Hmm, that's interesting. I've seen some dolls. Uh, Nope, I do not have the patience to do that. And I don't have the patience to do doilies. I don't have the patience to do doll clothing. Mm-mm. I don't even like using small needles, small hooks, I should say. Although I do like crocheting earrings, and that's probably the only time I really use smaller hooks. Anything lower than a G hook. Usually it's because I'm crocheting earrings. But I've seen some beautiful doilies, but I don't like counting and recounting and trying to keep track of all those different things. But I definitely love looking at the finished product when people finish them. Let me see. The store bags. Okay. I have a ton of plastic bags. I need to get them out of my garage. I used to have um, a cat and we had to put her down. It's been over a year now, but that's why I always had the plastic bags to clean the litter box. And now that I don't have my cat anymore, and I don't plan to get another one because that was just too sad for me. So I just don't want to go through that again. But I have all of these bags in my garage that I need to go take them somewhere for recycling. A lot of people say, "Oh, go get another one." I was like, "Nope, can't replace my Sassy. I'm just gonna be okay and remember her and look at her picture and know that I had me a very cute, fat, black and white cat." Drink me some water. I'm down. I need to drink more water. Hey, Adrienne. Yes, good old Sassy, my fat cat. He was the ruler of the house. Right. So are you going to try to make the top, Adrienne? Pull out some of that yarn you have stashed. Oh, and if you can use any kind of yarn that you want to use for the top. The yarn that I use is a 3 lightweight for the top that I'm working on. And I think I might use one of my cakes to do a second one, just because I want to see the change of color. Adrienne said, nope. Make it for Stella. Use her as your guide. It's not that hard. If you can make a blanket, you can make this top. If you can do a granny square, you can do this top. Yeah, but you'll have my help because you will see me doing it. I'll tell you what to do and you'll do it. Then you can put it aside and pick it back up in a week. You don't have to work on it during the week. You don't have to stress over it unless you want to. You can work on it if you want to. That's the beauty of the crochet alongs. Is not to skip ahead, but to crochet along. Oh my goodness, that's all you know is how to stress over it. You wouldn't be stressing over it. Make it easy. And it's using the same pattern as this. That's the one part of it. Then the rest of it is just like a granny square, somewhat, except you're going in round instead of a square. You can check it out and see if it's something that you want to try. You know, the easiest way to do a chain and keep track, chain 5, just chain each chain in increments of 5. That's how I keep track of mine. I don't try to do long chains. I do increments of 5 when it comes to making a long chain. And you can also chain up like 10 and then take out your hook and crochet and put it in and then just keep making your chain that way. Take the hook out and slip it through the first chain and then slip it into the chain that you stopped at, and you can keep crocheting. That way you don't twist your chain. I've tried that, but I don't like that. I like to just make the chain and then put it together. Oh, hi, Alicia, Miss Little John's Yarn. Oh, hello, Miss Jeanette of DOY Creations. Thank you both for joining me. Hi, Mary. Thanks for joining me. And Alicia, you didn't tell us, at least I don't remember, you didn't tell us what Mr. Little John's name is. And I was talking about your live and of your gadgets and that kaleidoscope thing. That's on my list of things to get because, like you, I am no good at putting colors together. I always ask my daughter because she's the artist. That's why I buy cakes, or I just stay with one color. That way I don't have to mess up anything. I know my team colors, so I already know they go together well. So that's pretty much what I use. Oh, his name is Derek. Okay. You had a great dinner. I bet you did. You hit the jackpot, girl. You are living my life. A man that can cook. Because that is my least favorite thing to do. I like to eat, but cooking is my least favorite thing to do. So I was saying next Saturday, if you all are interested, and I know you all are your own gurus of crochet, but I want to do a crochet along. It's just a top that I've been working on that I want. I plan to finish it this week, hopefully. That way I can do the crochet along. But if I don't get it finished, then I'll just probably do a hat. But that is my goal for next Saturday, is to do the top, start on the top. It's a real easy top to do, nothing grand about it, but I was doing this shawl, and as I was doing it, I was like, I think this would be a nice top. So that's what gave me the idea. I said, well, since I'm doing the live, maybe I can do a crochet along also. So if you're not busy, that's what I'll be doing. I'm also following, what's his name? Fiber Spider. He's doing a crochet along for his kaleidoscope granny shawl. And it is, I'm just so fascinated with it. I'm glad I started doing it. He's on part 6 of it. And I finished part of part 5 before I came on live. So I have to go and finish the second part of the part 5, and then I can start on part 6. I don't know how many parts he has for it, but it is very, very pretty. It's an awesome looking shawl. He blows my mind away. He's so creative with those grannies. I call him the king of granny. So he can make such intricate patterns doing the granny. I'm just grateful to be able to do the granny square at all. So are you all working on anything tonight? Are you taking a break? Oh, a snowman. Oh, that should be fun. Yeah, I saw some other people doing stuff for July. I am just so not there. I am not at that level. I know I'm supposed to follow trends, but I'm not good at following trends. I just follow what my mind and my heart wants to do. And I might be off trend, because I don't want to get into a rut and start doing stuff that doesn't bring me joy. So I think that's why I probably stick with what, when my mind thinks like, oh, how do you do this? Then I'll go look on YouTube and find it, and I'll start. Are either one of you fairies for the what is it, the July fairies? It's probably over, but let me see, what's today? No, I think it's still going on. So a lot of channels that are July fairies. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I can't remember now. And I see that Jeanette of DOY Creations did a collaboration with Priscilla of Distinctive Crochet. That was pretty cool. She wanted pattern testers. That was pretty cool. I think the last pattern tester that I did with Alicia of Little John John's with that was her hat. And I love that. I actually love that hat on me, and I kept it, which is unusual. Usually I don't like hats on me, but that one I like it. Maybe it's the right color or something. But I definitely kept that hat for myself. It will not be going up on the auction block or the giveaway bin. So am I the only one that's doing the crochet along with Fiber Spider? That's what you should try to do, Adrienne. That crochet along with Fiber Spider. That'll be a yarn buster for you. I'm actually doing it in fall colors. It'll be something nice. Actually, I just pulled those colors together because his colors are different from the ones that I'm using. I just pulled out what I had on hand. Oh, Mary says she just learned how to do from, you're not ready for Fiber Spider yet? Oh, he is definitely a master at that. Let me see. This is the one that he's working on now. You can see that. I think it is the coolest thing I've seen. And it fascinated me to see how did he build those separate things like that. You doing a granny square. But he did it. He mastered it. And I'm trying to master it with him. I can't wait for the finished product because it's gonna, then I'm gonna want to do it in some real colors that I'm gonna enjoy because I'm not a brown beige person, but it's a great great colors for the fall. I'd like to do it in some brighter colors because I don't tend to wear browns and beige and colors like that. I'm a red, purple, blue, green. Those are my colors. Yeah, if you follow Fiber Spider, he will graduate you quickly to something else. Oh, the purple? Yep, that's my color too. That's the thing that I have to break away from it. I could do everything purple and be quite content. Oh, this is thank you. This style is from DIY Creations, Jeanette. That's her pattern. So, but she makes hers longer. I make mine shorter because I don't like the feel of it's heavy. It's heavy on my earlobes, so I just make them shorter. But she makes hers longer. She likes big earrings, I think, more than I do. I like looking at them, but my earlobes say, nope, I can't handle that. But they're my favorite quick crochet earrings that I can do really fast. And it's a real easy pattern that she has. Oop. So I think I've ran out of conversation. So as I said again, I will be on next Saturday to do a start a crochet along. What happened to my finger? My fingernails are starting to lift up off of my nail bed, and I don't know why. And so this one is worse than the other ones. So I put a Band-Aid over it, and then I put this like finger latex glove over it to keep it from um, because the Band-Aid gets caught on the yarn. So this keeps the Band-Aid from catching. So that's what's going on. And I don't know what happened. Oh, I know it started. I used to get the powdered gel, and I noticed when she would do it, my finger hurt, and I was like, why does that finger hurt more than the other ones? So after everything got shut down and I took all that stuff off, then I started to look at my nails, and I was like, what is going on with my nails? And then the middle one, and because I crochet and sometimes I hit that nail with the hook, and it would hurt. And I was like, what is this? What's going on? So then I started, of course, researching and looking. And then I found out that that was the issue. Because first I was like, is there a fungus or something? But it's not that. And then I started looking at my other nails, and I was like, wow, what is going on? But if you can, I don't know if you can see like the pinky nail, that one is lifting up, that nail is lifting up. There's a little lifting on the thumb. And then this pinky one here, there's a little lift to it, but I keep cutting it down. So, and according to the reports, it takes your nails about 3 to 4 months to grow from cuticle out. So I got a while to go before these nails look right again. But that is why I have that on there. So I just try to keep from messing with it. And plus I stay on the computer all day long because I work on the computer. So I'm typing, and I try to, instead of typing down like this, I try to just use my nail beds, my nail pads instead of my nails. Yep, Corona did save my fingers. That's for sure. I'm so glad I said, let me look at what's going on, because you just keep going. And of course, they're not paying it. All they're doing their own thing. I really never liked them using that drill bit and all that stuff. I never really liked that. I just liked the fact that once you got it done, it was pretty, it didn't chip and all that stuff. But once I looked at my nails, I was like, ooh, and my toenail are now starting to grow up because they were discolored, and now all that is grown because I use no more nail polish, nothing until my nails are back to normal again. And maybe I'll go back to at least polishing my own nails, but I was taught a serious lesson. Pay attention. And it could be from other things because I mean there's other diagnoses and stuff, but I've had my recent lab work done and stuff to make sure that nothing else was going on. But that middle finger definitely is the worst of all of them. So I keep looking at it, and I keep it cut down. So hopefully it'll grow out. It looks like it's growing back down, but it's definitely lifted up a lot more than I ever dreamed that it could do. But lesson learned, lesson learned. You live and you learn. Hello, Consuelo. How are you today? Thank you for joining me and us. So definitely, if you're someone that goes to the nail shops, pay attention to your nails. Definitely pay attention to them. I won't be going back again to anyone's nail shop. All right, ladies. So as I said, next week I plan to start a crochet along if you'd like to join me. And it'll be on the top. And I'm still working on it. So hopefully that I'll have it finished by then. So you'll have something to see of what your work should look like when it's finished. So I thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate your time. And if you have time next week, come join me. I'll be here 7:00 p.m. You all have a good evening. Bye-bye.